Hi, this is Thomas Wood with Microquant. Today we're actually going to be talking about something a little bit different for the video of the day. We won't be talking about actually market happenings. What I'm going to discuss is one of the biggest, or a couple of the biggest mistakes I've made in my personal trading through the years. And the two mistakes I'm going to talk about is really one, dollar cost averaging in a highly leveraged market, such as futures. And the second one is not knowing the market's personality or trying to trade a market that you really know nothing about, the same way that you would trade another market that you are used to trading. Now, with dollar cost averaging, what is dollar cost averaging? First off, dollar cost averaging is adding to a losing trade. Now, the way this works is, for example, you try getting short here. Let's say you try getting short here in gold at 1460. Gold market comes all the way up to 1470, so what you do is you add another contract short. So now you're in the hole by $1,000 on one contract, and then you add another contract to your losing trade, because that brings your average entry to 1465 and makes it so the market only has to come down $5 now, so to retrace half of the gain before you're in the money. Now, some people live and die by this, or many traders live and die by this, and they'll say that I never had a losing day, I've never had a losing day, and then one day they'll end up dollar cost averaging so much that they'll blow up their entire account on one trade, and that is a losing proposition. One day it'll catch up to you. It's a very bad idea, in my opinion, in highly leveraged markets like futures. So be very careful dollar cost averaging in highly leveraged markets. You don't want to do that. And these are all things, by the way, that we're going to be talking about in the mentorship program coming up starting next week. The next mistake that I'll talk about that many traders make is trading a market they don't really understand or they don't know anything about. And I've made this mistake myself in the past, and we're going to impart our knowledge, my knowledge, Mark Helwig's knowledge, Dave Aquino's knowledge, to those people in the mentorship program so you can learn from our mistakes so you don't have to pay the price that we paid, which is losing money. And this mistake is really going into a market that you don't understand, don't know anything about, and trying to trade it the same way that you would trade another market. So, for example, you've been trading futures, and then you go and decide, okay, I'm going to go trade coffee, or I'm going to go trade RBOB. And I'm going to do it the same way that I would trade bonds, or that I would trade the Dow or the S&P. It's completely different market. Each market has its own personality, so you need to understand that you have to study and know the personality of the market that you're trading. You have to know what slippage to expect. You have to know the way that market reacts to news announcements, because they all do it differently. So another mistake that a lot of traders make is jumping in and trading markets they don't understand entirely. And again, all these things we're going to be discussing in the mentorship program starting next week. Now, with this program, we're offering a 100% money back guarantee. That's how confident we are that you will benefit from it as a trader. I believe with all my heart that you'll improve from it. And if you don't, like I said, we'll give you your money back. Now, there are a couple restrictions on the money back guarantee. Well, actually, there's only one restriction, and that is you have to request your money back before the last day of the mentorship. But it's a month-long mentorship, so you have 4 weeks basically, or 3.5 weeks to ask for your money back and decide, okay, I'm not getting out of this what I expected to get out of it. But I don't believe anybody's going to, because we're putting a lot of work into this. We're going to make it so that you improve as a trader, so you learn from our mistakes. And we're going to cover everything from the ground up, different trading setups, a lot of different ways to trade the markets. We're going to be covering things like setting up your computer and the monitors in your workspaces so you can follow the right number of markets that you need to follow. Now, the way you can sign up for this mentorship program, or to even read more information about what's going to be discussed in it, if you go to valuecharts.com right here and you click on over here on the left hand side where it says online trading mentorships, click on that button right there. You can come here and learn more, read all about it, and get a lot of information about the mentorship program. You can actually see every single outline of every single meeting that we're going to be having and what we'll be discussing during that first, second, third, fourth, fifth session. We'll do things as well like review the trades that you've placed and give you feedback on, okay, that was a bad trade, or that was a good trade due to this or this, and this is something you could do to improve, or this is something you should do to improve, different things like that. So I believe it's going to help a lot of people trading with their trading and help them become more profitable traders. Now, with this mentorship program, space is very limited. We want to keep it small because we want to be able to give the quality feedback that we want So it's filling up fast. Make sure you get in it soon. Again, it starts on Monday and runs for the entire month of May. That's all I have for today. I hope it helps. I look forward to seeing many of you in the mentorship program on Monday. And until next time, happy trading.